downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sandy Alcantara is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate is Ozzie Albies. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. The 1-2. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Ehire Adrianza, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. Still without a home run and a couple RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. And there's out number 2. Now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
I'll admit, I'm a little concerned about Freddie Freeman right now. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
So no need to wait, as here he is. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point, or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Now into the box, Jazz Chisholm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hit.
Brian De La Cruz is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The bouncer to the left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
That is good. The first baseman, Garrett.
So now here is Garrett Cooper looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Chisholm at second. De La Cruz on at first with nobody out. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Chisholm ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the runner will score from second. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
That is good.
Baseball 101 at its finest right there. Just a beautiful example of a well-executed relay play to nab the runner at the plate.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 25 homers, and 58 runs batted in. He waits. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And there are 2 away now. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250, 10 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
That ball's foul.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Ready with the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's out. A beautiful throw home to cut down the run. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on the way. Ball one. Ozuna is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 7. The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
Well, you know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Next to stand in is Dansby Swanson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's Set and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Take the base.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Striding in is Shea Langoliers. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Standing in now, Mike Soroka. And he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 1-0. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Duvall at third. Swanson at second with 2 gone. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And it's fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
1-2. Here it is. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
So a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that one yanked just foul. And another foul ball. Hit down the line at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there, Dero, by the pitcher to give them a one-run lead.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker for the team right now. They're going to have to find a way to regroup. When you watch the pitcher drive in two, nothing can be more frustrating. And to give up the lead in that manner, you know your manager's steaming right now.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 pitch. Dribbled down the third baseline. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 pitch. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's set, the 2-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
He's set, the 3-2. Swing and a liner. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Again, another foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
So now to the plate, Aire Adrianza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
No strike.
A ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Langoliers is there. 1 out.
Batting seventh.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Joe Panic is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey.
1 out, nobody on. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Panic a bit out in front here as this will be fouled down the right side and out of play. Here's another 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Swanson takes charge out there and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready now is Jorge Alfaro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and oh my, hit him with the hind, and that one is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and with it the Marlins have cut it to 3-2 now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Alcantara.
No pitcher.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Marlins get one back thanks to the... Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a liner, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball, ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, banks up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here he comes on 2-0. This pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Acuna digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Liner in there for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. No balls and a strike to count. Freeman over at second. Acuna at first with no outs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sanchez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. This is in the air to left field. Sanchez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop,
Now at the plate here is Dansby Swanson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. So here is Jazz Chisholm. He singled first time up.
the shortstop,
Now here's the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
center fielder, Ryan Cruz.
Up next from Miami, Brian De La Cruz. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home.
Aye.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Still 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. A ball and a strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
3rd inning here, already 4-2 our score. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2.
The count is full. 3 and 2.
Jorge Soler would be next. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 4-2. The batter will be Shea Langoliers.
Leading off for Atlanta, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
First delivery to him.
Count 1 and 0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Yeah.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Into the box now, Mike Soroka. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now here is Jorge Soler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Into the windup and the pitch. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
To the plate now, Jesus Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The bat, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And now a pitch on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into the pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Sandy Alcantara. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eury Adrianza. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Long run for the left fielder. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. So next up will be Freddie Freeman as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, Dero, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in will be Adam Duvall. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Braves will strand 3. Still down a run. It's 5-4. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Jazz Chisholm. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on the way. As we'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next is Marlins. The center fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Stepping in next, Brian De La Cruz. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swanson picks it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And stepping in, Garrett Cooper, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Cooper rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
Sanchez.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Adrianza has got it, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Jeremy Jeffress takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 23, Jeremy.
Now it'll be Shea Langoliers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Pops this one up, and that's going to land foul. Another one sent foul. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Guillermo Heredia come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 25 driven in. And that's lined into center field, and look out now. Back-to-back singles open up the inning. And he's safe.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. At the plate now, Ozzie Albies, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Ehre Adrianza. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit.
Next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Anthony Bender takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Anthony Bender.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Has a look, now the pitch.
Back outside.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Adrianza leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Count remains 2-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Soler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
A ball and no strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to Panic, and that'll retire the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Braves 7 and the Marlins 6. John Curtis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Pitching for Atlanta, number 39, John Curtis.
Ready now for the Marlins. Brian Anderson popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
A 1 pitch on its way. Struck him out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts
Second
and
baseman.
works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Joe Panic as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 2-0.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Jorge Alfaro stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Now the first pitch. as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Miguel Rojas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
Now the first pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message to say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Tyler Matzik comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. 1-0, here it is.
That's bolted.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The set and the 2-0. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
2-1, here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Marlins strand a pair. Trying to. Richard Blyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, Shea Langoliers. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch on the way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Count, 0-2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. De La Cruz is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 68.
Travis d'Arnaud steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 16, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch on its way. Comes into play here at 273. 15 long balls and 66 driven in. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Kind of interesting pitch selection right there. You could tell. You double up on the changeup normally when you got a guy out front on his front side. Not the case right here. He spit on that first changeup take right there, so I was shocked he went to the well again.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. To the plate now, Adrianza takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning and get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Braves will settle for just the 1. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Braves 8 and the Marlins 6. Luke Jackson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The center fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Here's the first pitch. He'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. Easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got 3 balls.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy. Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Next, it'll be Garrett Cooper. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
De La Cruz gets his lead at first, nobody out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Over to Albies. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler. As he swings and hits a laser to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Marlins leave 1. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Leading off the plate, the left fielder, number 20, Marcelo.
From the stretch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bass is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
You got a full count. 3-2.
popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Dansby Swanson. 0-1 the count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Panic makes the catch. This side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. A.J. Minter is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Manuel Margot will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping up is Ryan Anderson. Lifetime versus this arm. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now back, second baseman.
Next up, Joe Pennant. And what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Hey.
A ball and a strike. Anderson on at first, nobody out. Line drive, base hit to right. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So next to hit is Jorge Alfaro, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
John Birdie will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Marlins, number 5, John Birdie.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Yeah.
Your attention, please. Now running at first for the Marlins, number 5, John Birdie.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Here now the 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
First and second here with nobody out. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Jesus Aguilar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Chris Martin will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 55.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Brian De La Cruz, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 8-7. John Birdie will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 5, John Birdie.
Dylan Floro is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1.
A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the next to bat will be Manuel Margot, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's a slider up and in for ball 1, 1-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Nope,
Low
that's
for
a ball.
ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2.
Oh, that's it.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 51, Will Smith.
And now in the box, Garrett Cooper, his career line against Will Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the first pitch.
Too
The
high.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Popped him up. Oh, he brought it back.
Now back to right field. Soler.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey!
1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, Sanchez.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it's quickly 0-2. Miami down to their last strike. Not a
1
bad
ball,
pitch there with
2
2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, if you like offense, you had to love this one. Both teams came out swinging and found a lot of success. Pretty amazing it turned out to be as close as this one, considering all the runs that were put on the scoreboard.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Soroka picks up his team-leading 13th win. Will Smith Wraps it up for the
The final
save,
line
his
score for our
34th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-7. Steven Strasburg picked up win number 8 this year as the Nationals got the best of the Blue Jays 2-0. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The Phillies combined to allow only 4 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 3-0. Seth Lugo got win number 1 on the year, helping lead the Mets past the Giants 7-2. The Cubbies only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-2. The Cardinals relief pitcher, number 32, got the W and now has 5 this year as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 4-3. It was their 7th straight victory. The San Diego Padres held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they toppled the Rockies 12-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they sank the visiting Buccos 10-7. The win was their 7th in a row. Francisco Mejia was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Rays claimed victory over the Orioles 9-5. The Boston Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-2. Eloy Jimenez was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the White Sox claimed victory over the A's 11-7. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Tigers put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-2. The Minnesota Twins got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Indians 4-2. The Mariners had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-3. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.